So welcome to Always in Stitches What's New video. It's Thursday. I can't believe it's another Thursday. They go so fast anymore. We're starting in the back offices, so you get to see the quilt behind me. Yay! I want to talk about that. That's a quilt that I made, gosh, I don't know, 7 years ago, probably at least now. And part of the reason I want to mention is we went to H&H Americas, which is a trade show event for shop owners in Chicago this weekend, and it was a mixed fiber. So it was quilting and fabric, yarn, crochet, embroidery, all kinds of stuff. Lenina and I were up there for like 4 days, and one of the gals, whose name is Sarah Maxwell, designed this quilt, and we've become really good friends with Sarah. And as we were talking with her, I found out this was her quilt pattern. So, you know, it's a small world. You just don't realize. And I made this quilt years ago before we knew Sarah, but now we're like best friends. So we spent some time visiting with her and other shop owners and people in the industry, and it really was a good refresh for Lenine and I to kind of step back a minute, look at our business, look at our how we run the shop and how we can make it run more efficiently and how we can add some fun things for you guys to play with. So what's in front of me, I know you're probably looking at this going, oh, that looks like yarn. It is yarn. Peter's back there shaking his head. He's drooling. This is just a small little piece of what we bought. We've got some books that we had that came in, that we met the people who wrote the books, and we had them sign those. They're going to be available for sale. This will be future video. I'm anticipating them a little bit, trying to show you some of the fun things that we absolutely saw at H&H. If you watch the video, you realize why we have Peter.
I watched that video. That was a fun video.
It was at the beginning of it, Lenina and I did this little dance, and I was like, well, you be in the video and I'll take the pictures. And she's like, no, I don't want to do that. And I said, okay, then you take the pictures and I'll be in the video. She goes, I don't want to take the pictures either. So it wasn't a good thing. We're just...
Well, and then to come to my surprise, I'm watching a Moda How to Sew Yo-Yos with Dawn tutorial on their Instagram or Facebook page. So Moda was there at H&H, and they had Dawn doing tutorials on how to do a yo-yo. And I was like, oh, well, that's so fun. And I'm like, hi, Dawn. And I'm watching Dawn, and I'm real excited. And, you know, people are making yo-yos, and I see a name tag, and I'm like, what? Lenine Burrow.
Lenine Burrow, what's
she's doing the yo-yo.
We made these. Here's what we made.
Oh, you got yours.
I have my. Oh, I can't even reach it.
Stretch.
Knocking my candy sugar. So here's what we made. You took a big. Okay, now this is what a dork I am. So you take this big paper clip and you made a yo-yo, and you glued the yo-yo to the paper clip, and then you glued the felt to the back of the paper clip, and then you have this giant paper clip. The problem is, I glued it to the wrong end of the paper clip, so now the paper clip doesn't open.
But we are not going to paperclip shame anybody.
Well, we're not going to paperclip shame, and I'm. I got back to the room and I laid mine down next to Lenine's, and I went, or she actually paperclipped hers onto something, and I went to try to paperclip it, and it was like, it didn't work.
It broke.
And I'm not going to unglue it and do it again. Oh well. Yes.
I like the story. I think you just have to leave it.
I just have to leave it. So it sits on my desk.
You can make another one next year.
Whatever, I could make one right. So yeah, it was a fun event. A lot of times when we go to Quilt Market, there's, I don't know, 8,000 or 10,000 people there. It's just crazy. This only had about 2,500 people, so it was a much more relaxed. It was easier. It was quieter. It was calmer. And very laid back. And so it was a nice 4 days for her and I to just chillax a little bit and just, you know, think what we can do and dream up ideas about what we can make your shop the best it can be. She's the dreamer and I'm the doer, and so she was dreaming and I was doing. So I bought fabric and yarn and we got some embroidery stuff coming. It'll be in the what's new coming. So this is, stay tuned. But I wanted you to see these yarns. These are from the Mod Yarns company. They're in California, and these are, we used to have a line of yarn called Lumpy Bumpy that Lenine absolutely loved, and so this is very similar to that. It's called Little in the Middle, and we bought some fun colors that maybe you don't normally see in our shop. This one we bought this particular skein, I thought Lenine was going to cuddle it and sleep with it. She loved this yarn so much. So we got this, and the gal that owns this place does all her hand dyeing. It's color coordinated. So we're going to get this particular yarn also in Lumpy Bumpy in this color, I believe is what we ordered. And then this is called a boucle yarn, which is a very, it's just got a little roll like on it, and it's great to put with other things. It knits beautifully into a shawl. It does a lot of fun things. It's a fun yarn to work with. It's got a little alpaca in it, so it has some nice softness that feels good. And then the other thing we bought, this is mohair, and don't get all excited, we're not going to sell them in the full skeins, although we could buy the whole skeins in. This is from another company, and I forget what they're called. Oh, Cuz Family by Creo, Kraeo is the company. Cindy has a sock she's been knitting that they put a little bit of mohair in the heel and a little bit in the toe. So we're going to bust this up into like 4 little balls that you can buy to put with your socks, to knit with your sock yarn. So primarily this event was geared towards yarn and hand work, more like crochet and embroidery. Apparently crochet is making a big surge back, so we bought some really good crochet books, and we're collaborating with a yarn shop and a pattern designer to get some crochet patterns that will be using some really fun yarn to make some really neat things out of crochet. And we brought a lot of crochet books while we were up there. Just, gosh, all I can tell you is stay tuned. We're going to bring lots of fun stuff to you. It was just a great time. If you watched the video, you saw Lenine and I being silly and goofing off, but we did do some work while we were there too. So hopefully you'll like what we bring, and we'll look forward to showing you a little bit more in the shop now. We're going to go look at some fabric and some notions and fun things going on out there. And it's time to also, we're going to include in this video a little bit about the next summer sewing project. So stay tuned, the best is yet to come. Okay, now we're in the fabric department. Gosh, it's been, with it being a couple weeks, because we were up in Chicago, we didn't get to see fabric. And Peter was off last week too, and he caught a cootie, so kudos that he gets to feeling better. But we have got some really, really fun fabric come in, and Christmas explosion is what we've had happen. So when you walk in the front doors of the shop, this is kind of central to the shop. This is always where the newer fabrics are found. So if you come on a regular basis, this is where you want to come look first for the fabric that's the newest and the greatest. So I'm going to start with this one right here because it's right beside me. This one is from the Poppy Cotton Company, and it is called Oh What Fun. And isn't it fun? Peter pointed out appropriately that this would be perfect for English paper piecing. The little snowman faces and Santa faces.
Little
mouse, Mises. And there's a lot of fabrics in this line, so it would lend itself to a nice fat quarter bundle. If you want to call the shop and get a fat quarter bundle, the orders department is always ready to put those together for you. Oh, look at the dancing reindeer. Let's get that one out so they can really see it. The scale on this is lovely. It's not so big that you can't cut it up. I think sometimes with quilting fabric you get big motifs that you don't want to cut into little pieces, but this would cut up nicely. It's kind of sad we cut fabric up, but we do. And
we're good at it.
And we're good at it, yeah. We're good at it. Give me a pair of scissors. This is just a fun line. Lots of great choices.
Oh, there's your words, Cappy.
There they are. Deck the halls, making spirits bright. We might have had a little bit of discussion about this. Look at these Santa faces. English paper piece, English paper piece. I'd be like putting those on little hexagons. Oh my gosh. How many hexagons can you make?
That would make a fun binding.
It would be a good binding too, yeah. You wouldn't see much of it, but boy, it'd be cute. Or a border. Cute. How about for the border? Be great for a border.
Lining on a bag.
Lining on a bag, yeah, for a Christmas bag. So yeah, I know it's not even July yet and we're talking about Christmas, but that's what we do here. We get into the holidays real quick. Let's go around to the back side because that's the next one we're going to show you. This one is Moda Shop on Main. And these are this makes me think, what is it? What is the little houses?
Hallmark. Oh, the villages?
The little villages that they do?
Yeah.
What are those? Oh, is it Studio 54? Does anybody do those anymore?
I don't
The little
know.
ceramic villages, and you set them all up.
Yeah.
That's what this makes me think.
There's a puppy.
Oh, the puppy dog. He's very cute.
He's shopping outside the Happy Tails.
Of course he's outside that. And there's the cozy quilt. So this is by Holly Taylor, which if you guys follow Holly Taylor, she's a lot of fun. There's already a fat quarter bundle put together for this, so that tells me somebody on staff has bought a bundle. Good price on a bundle because it's the yardage price, not the fat quarter price. So great way to go. We have charms, we have layers, we have jellies. So all the pre-cuts are available in this line. And what a yummy, warm, cozy feeling this gives. Where the other one was a little retro, this is a little more,
Love the border prints.
yeah, I love the borders. More traditional, like,
There's a puppy print
classic. You know, I'd say classic.
with the golds and the burgundies.
Yeah, look at this border print. So there's a 90-degree or 60-degree table runner pattern. I feel sure we've got, is it 60-degree table runner? Yeah, 60-degree table runner pattern that would make this border print really, really pretty. I love this. I love the wreaths and the trees and the... Nancy's our Christmas girl.
I like the leaves and the ribbon.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw it on somebody's desk.
Yeah, I wonder what that other fat quarter bundle, Nancy. Who could that have been? I just don't even know. Oh, look at the doggy standing next to the lamppost. Isn't he cute?
Yeah,
Very, very
that's
cute.
precious.
Good job, Holly. Love that line. So that's Shops on Main by Holly Taylor. It's a Moda line. Okay. Now we're going to go over. Oh, it's got solids with it too. They've got the solids already picked out
Ooh.
for you, which is super nice.
Are they marbles?
There's some Moda marbles.
Yeah.
These are nice.
It's part of the line.
I love it when they put the solids there. I don't have to think about it.
Yeah, that's part of the line, so you know it's
Part of
going to
the line.
match.
Okay. Here's another one, Sherry McConnell. This is another, it's the Moda show today.
It's the Moda show.
This is Sherry McConnell. She has a great blog and podcast. If you want to follow that, I would highly suggest it. She and her daughter do a really nice job of a great podcast and a lot of good information on what they show. So this is called Favorite Things. Sherry and Chelsea is their name. And this is their typical style. I could have picked this out of a crowd and said, that's Sherry and Chelsea. Basic prints. There's usually not a real feature. They're calling this Christmas. I don't think it's overtly Christmas. I think it's some good basics. Especially if you work in the grays and the peaches and the oranges, you would probably find this to be a great one to add to your collection. But oh my goodness, look at her cute patterns. Some little mug rugs, looks to me like little mug rugs. And then look at this great pattern. Love the negative space on that. I see an opportunity to quilt. Look how these go across. Isn't that the funnest?
Yeah.
Well, that's
I like the scale.
I do
where it's
too.
large, small.
Yeah, and it says it's layer cake friendly, which makes me even happier because that means less cutting. I'm going to see how big this
Dimensions?
is.
Yeah.
65 by 80 and a half.
Wow.
So nice size quilt.
Oh, because the background. You get a nice big quilt because of the background.
Right, yeah. So that's
with a layer
a
cake.
good size quilt. That would do a generous throw or even a bedspread. So love those. Good job, Sherry and Chelsea.
What's that one over there? Forest Drive.
Here we go. Getting around to it. It's trees. That's fun too. I like the little trees. Happy little trees. This is 75 by 75, so it's a square
So,
wall hanging.
Let me ask you a question. If applique was your game, then would you throw in, like, say, maybe a happy little squirrel or a happy little bird?
Yeah. Or embellish it. You know, get your embroidery machine out and embellish little squirrels. Put a little deer back in there. Put Santa with his
Oh, like your
sleigh.
forest friends?
Yeah, your forest friends. Yeah, you could do that. Absolutely. And that's a good point. It's just a launching pad for something fun, you know.
Let your imagination and creativity just
Go
flow.
bananas. So this is another one. We have the charms, the layers, the jellies, and we have the mini charms.
Okay, I love the minis.
Me too.
I feel like those, I just love them.
They are the best.
And
They're
they wrap around those hexies perfectly.
They do. If you're doing 1-inch hexies, this is a dream. They're perfect for that. And they make there's really some fun little patterns, little zip bags. This would be perfect for those little zip bags if you're going to make them for Christmas. We've got a free pattern We'll have to get that free pattern available. It's
yeah, that's a good zip bag.
good little. It's a Moda pattern. It's a little, just a tiny little zip bag, and you use these little charms to make it, and it is so convenient. It'd be a great Christmas gift for, like, you know, everybody in your quilt guild. Of course, you got 200 people in your quilt guild. That'd be a little bit much, but what the heck? They all love you. Make one for them. Okay. So, did you get to go all the way around and see this one? Because it goes all the way around. You'll have to do the fabric scan with the fun music in the background. But yeah, that's a pretty line. There's not a feature print in it as much as there's just some pretty little prints. I love that plaid. That's a cute one. I don't think we had this. So fun. Okay, this we didn't have. We showed you the line before. It was called Blizzard from Sweetwater. But I don't think we had these panels. And what this is just a great big panel, 36 by 54. Here's the thing. You can put a quick border on that, sew it, and you've got a quilt top. Easy, quick gift. These are really fun. Or cut it up and do something fun with it. Tote bags. You can make tote bags for people for Christmas. I love these panels that they print like this. These do really well for us because you guys like them. So we get them in. But those weren't here when we showed you Blizzard last time. But guess who's here? This is so exciting. Here we go. Here's our friend. What do you call a frog on Christmas? A mistletoad. And why does the Grinch hate knock-knock jokes? Because there's always who's there. Oh, Maggie, you kill me. So we got to get a battery in this guy.
Hold on, there's Maggie, our little jokester.
Maggie, there she is. And they took so this Grinch, you push the button and he wiggles and he sings. And there are certain members of our staff who will probably get coal in their stocking because they don't appreciate the quality of the singing and the movement of the Grinch. But when you hear it 40 times a day, you get a little tired of it. They put it up high where little kids can't get it. I will be moving this down where every child that walks in will push the button, and that includes Peter, because he can reach it. But there's no battery in it now. But when you push it, he wiggles and he sings. It's really cute. So anyway, we always put the Grinch out because Lenine loves him. And then, oh, here comes a class. Let's step aside while the class walks in. Welcome.
Hey.
Hey. Class beginning soon. Okay. The other line that we just got in, which I'm in love with, this is
Me too.
flannel. Okay, why do you like this one,
Because it
Peter?
has Dominic the Italian donkey.
Well, I don't know that he's an Italian donkey, but
Oh,
we're
but
going to
it
say
is.
he is.
Oh, but it is.
Okay, we'll say he is. Look at this. Matter of fact, when we ordered this, it was Peter that was on my brain.
I didn't see the snowman holding the bunny.
Isn't he cute? This is called, what is this called? It's not Dominic the Italian donkey. It's Little Donkey's Christmas. It's from the Northcott Company. It's a really good quality flannel. I love the colors in it. Again, this is not overtly Christmas. You could certainly use this through the rest of the year.
So, remember when you did the flannel rag quilt?
Yes.
So this might have to be my little throw that I make for when my
yeah.
wife wants to watch all those Hallmark movies during Christmas.
Perfect.
Then I can have my own little blanket.
Kathy would love that. Look at this. So you could cut these squares.
No, I said I would like it.
But I was trying to help your wife here. Give her the benefit of getting it too. Okay, here we go. So you could cut those little squares the right size so that these would be in the center of your square for your rag.
Oh, I love that idea.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Why is that such a good idea? How do you come up with these things?
I don't know. I got nothing else to do. But isn't this fun? Look at him. Look at the snowman snuggling the donkey. Now, some donkeys can have great personalities. Other donkeys are really, another word. That's why they call them that, I think. But it is awfully cute.
Yeah.
It's really cute. It's a great line. Lots of good basics in here. This would be perfect for Christmas pajamas or
Donkey snow globe.
donkey snow globes. I love it. It's got a good plaid in it too.
Just the plaid.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a good plaid. It's funny because you couldn't buy plaid fabric for a while, and now I'm seeing a lot of plaid, so I'm liking that.
Oh, somebody cleared that bowl.
Yeah, somebody already did pretty much get this one gone. There's only, what, 2-3 yards on that? So, you know, when you finish a bolt, even in our regular...
They should have just finished the bolt. They would have got 30% off.
Yeah, because when there's 3 yards or more, you get 30% off.
That would have been free.
You get
that wouldn't even have cost them anything.
It wouldn't have. They'd have had it for free. So look at the yardage when you're buying. Okay, and then now, here we have it. This will go quickly. It is the Grinch. We buy this, we try to buy this annually, at least one of the lines from the Grinch or from the Dr. Seuss line. This one happens to be Grinch. Look at him peeking through.
I love that wreath.
Isn't that pretty?
I think this is my favorite Grinch lines to date.
Yep, this one has some really cute ones. He's really having some fun. This one is from the Kaufman Company, and it is How the Grinchmas Stole Christmas. So, this won't last long either, folks. Merry Grinchmas. It is the trademarked Grinch fabric, so it's so cute. Got anybody?
Adorable.
I know, I love them.
There's
la,
that
la, 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 la. Yep. It takes off from the book exactly. Look at him. Look at him holding Cindy Lou Who. We have a gal named Cindy here, and I'm always calling her Cindy Lou Who. Oh, here we go. Fa vu do re, when they sing. Look how fun! Little string of lights. There's Susie with the little dog with the antlers. So much to look at. There's just, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 in this line. So with this, you're going to want to buy a chunk. That's just a red, just to give you that contrast piece. So not much to this line. Oh wait, here's a couple more. Here's a flannel. So here's the deal. You make the quilt and then you make this minky, this is minky, printed to go for the background. How perfect is that? I mean, really and truly. You should be making a quilt for somebody with this. Too fun, too fun.
Oh, I know. Okay, I know why there's none of that print left.
Why?
I'm so smart. There's kits that's been cut for winter warmth.
Well, let's show those.
Did I jump ahead of you? I did, didn't I?
No, you didn't. I didn't remember. Here we go. Winter warmth. Look at this. Little Donkey's pattern. Bound to be quilted with winter warmth. 58 by 40 by 74. Winter warmth is the pattern. So we're going back a little bit. This isn't the Grinch. This is
Donkey.
The donkey.
And the snowman and the bunnies.
So there you go, Peter. You don't even have to think it through. Just do it.
I just get a kit.
Just get a kit. Get a kit. Make it simple. That's what we do for you guys. Try to keep it simple. Okay. I think Shops on Main, Dr. Seuss, Blizzard, Holiday Home, Favorite Things, Little Donkeys, Holiday Snow. Holiday Snow is one we're missing. You know what? You're gonna have to just come in and ask.
Yeah, you have to come in and ask.
Because we've done hit the fabric. There's so much to see. And now we're gonna go look at some notions.
Did we talk about Deb Strain?
We did talk about Deb Strain, didn't we?
I can't remember.
Yeah, we did. No, you're thinking of Holly Taylor and Poppy Cotton. We did that. Oh no,
we did this one. Holidays at Home.
No, we didn't do Holidays at Home. You're right. See, it takes a village around here. Deb Strain. Yes. Holidays. Oh. Yeah, we don't want to overlook this one. Dang,
no,
this one's
we have
pretty.
a huge Deb Strain base.
We do.
That follow her and come and buy her fabrics as soon as we get them.
Look at these little houses. Those are perfect with a little bit of snow around them. That is really pretty.
And if you see it on fabric, she illustrated it with a pencil. Old school style. Yeah, she does old school illustration.
Use electric.
She does not use the iPad.
I love that.
I do
look
too.
Look at the chickadees. Okay, this will sell. This will sell like crazy. Look at these little chickadees in the holly wreath.
Love the coloring on that.
I do too. The teal against the green against the black.
Ooh, I like that all over.
Yeah,
print
with
below
the holly. That's really pretty. That red pops on there, doesn't it?
That blue pops.
The blue pops, yeah.
That red's a nice accent.
It is a nice. Okay, and then here's your words. Everybody likes words.
Oh, did you find some words?
All roads lead home. Sweet home holidays. There's no place like home. With the hearts, I like that. That'd be your back or maybe even your border. It'd be pretty. Okay, look. Okay, you didn't see that. Look at this one. The chickadees on the red. Oh, that green against that red is so pretty.
Yeah, it stands out really nicely.
Yeah, and the black with the birds. Wouldn't that be pretty with this? Look how pretty these look together.
Those look really good together.
She knows what she's doing. She ought to design fabric.
She should. There's a panel. I spy a panel.
You spy panel. Panel. Got it. Panel. Pattern. There's a pattern.
Let's look
all
at the pattern.
wrapped up. Looks like it uses some of the
Lavender
panel.
and lime.
By lavender and lime. Real fun little pattern. I love how it's like a checkerboard around it. That's very cool. Very cool.
Oh, that's just okay. That didn't make any sense
That's
on the
just a
cover.
portion of it.
Okay, let's flip it back over
Here's
so I
the
can
pattern.
focus on that
There's
because
the
that
pattern.
is neat.
Isn't that awesome? I'm trying to see how big it makes it. I don't know. Let me see.
I don't know.
72 by 72. There you go. And we've got charms, we got mini charms, we got jelly rolls, and we have layer cakes. So we've got all the pre-cuts. So don't miss out on the pre-cuts. And here's your panel. Fun, fun, fun. Yep, that's what's on that pattern. That's so look at the cardinal with the chickadee. And I think one of those might be just a little sparrow. I don't know. One's got a black chin and one doesn't. So maybe one's a boy and one's a girl. Anyway, there you go. Love that. So pretty. That green is just a nice shade of green.
It rubs off. Yeah.
Okay. Now I think we've hit the fabric.
Yeah, we hit the fabric. There's more words.
More words.
It just
and
keeps
red
going.
and
And white on white.
Another one would be a good one to get a fat quarter bundle in. It'd make a beautiful
Look how pretty that
turning 20
is.
quilt. Super easy turning 20 quilt. Because there's 20 here. 2, 4, 6.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that
there's
how you
20.
figure it out? You have 20 prints? Is that why it's turning 20, Cappy?
Turning 20.
Okay,
20.
why am I just now figuring this out?
Turning 20, use 20 fat quarters. All right, there we go. That's it for fabric. There's going to be more to see though, so hang in there. Okay, notions. This is kind of not a sewing notion, but and you may not think about purchasing it here with us, but it's a perfect little gift. These are spatulas, and we got them in and they went crazy, so we really ordered them in. I know some of the staff are going to buy them because they want to put them in for stocking stuffers. But these are so fun. All different little characters. I think I got them all, maybe not. But we have a little penguin. And their price on them is very reasonable. So I wouldn't hesitate to buy these. These would be perfect stocking stuffers. If you've got daughter-in-laws or granddaughters to give them to. I would buy one of these for everybody. Because then you got some of your Christmas shopping done. I know it's early, but let's get it done. Can you hear the craziness in the store today? Just a little nuts. And then wall calendar. It's not too early to start buying your wall calendar. This is the American Quilt, American Quilters Society, AQS. You're going to get all of these in here, and a lot of times, I don't think this time it has patterns, but they've got some really fun pictures. You can see all these fun quilts and look at them through the year to be inspired by. So I would encourage, Christmas shopping. It is never too early. It is never too early to start Christmas shopping. We still have a few of the little mugs left. Stick the spatula in the mug with a fat quarter. There's your quilter's gift right there.
Love it.
Perfect gift. Or put the spatula in the mug with a little bit of hot chocolate mix. That'd be fun too. So that's kind of a little bit of notions. I'm going to head over to the bag area because I want to see some of the accessories we have for the bags. So stay tuned. So we're over in the bag area. Bags are just blowing up. Everybody's making bags, it seems like, and we're so excited for that opportunity. I have the ongoing online class that's Cappy's a Bag that you can sign up for. It's not too late. Get into that program. We make a new bag every month, and we'll be doing so through the end of the year. So we've already done the first 6, but you can still play catch up. The fee basically covers the cost of the pattern, so the classes are pretty much free. But accessories. Here's the glitch. No matter what bag we make, we don't always seem to have the right hardware for it. So if you see there's a particular hardware you're looking for and we don't have it, please tell us. We can try and order it in for you. I'm always out here going, oh wait, I need 2 of these. I have my hand full right now of things that I need for the bags that I'm making right now. So just don't hesitate. If you don't see the bag part you need, let us know. But we're always getting new inventory here. So if you're on the bag making train, which a lot of people are, you're going to want to be sure that you check out what we have available for hardware, or let us know what you need. And so that's going to bring me to talk about classes, and I'm going to have to get the list out and see as I said, classes are selling out. We just added, I don't know if I should tell them because it'll sell out if I tell them, a cross-stitch event. That'll be all day, fun little opportunity. It's a good price. It's a great day of intimate times shared with other cross-stitchers. And I would suggest you go to the website and sign up for it. If, when this airs, it's not sold out, it will be very quickly. So I said it, that's it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. So I don't want to get it sold out and then you'll be disappointed. But yeah, we're adding some new classes. We got some new teachers. We got a beginning quilting class coming. Lots of fun things. So check out the website for classes. I can't put everything in this video or it'll be forever long. So anyway, keep shopping. I'm going to show you some more things. We're not done yet. Hang in there. Hey, you got your rag quilt done? Peter was off last week, and so he didn't see I brought this in, and he was kind of liking it, I think, a little bit.
I love it. Kind of liking it. I love it. I think it's awesome.
So those of you who have been doing our summer sew along, you know we were working on rag quilts. This is done with cotton, which is sort of typically when you see a rag quilt, it's been done with flannel, and we've got some beautiful flannel out there for that. But this has just got the yummiest feel to it. It's the perfect size if I wanted to, you know, put it down on the ground and use it for a picnic, or, you know, sitting out by the bonfire. You know, it's a little chilly, but it's not really cold enough you need a blanket. You could, you know, wrap up in that, take it to the beach. Can I just, let me think about a beach for a minute. Okay.
Are you on a beach somewhere?
I'm on a beach somewhere, and I'm sitting on this blanket, and I have my sunscreen and my sunglasses and my book and my margarita, because, you know, if you're on the beach.
Your flamingo cooler with your flamingo sandals.
My flamingo sandals, my flamingo, I have a flamingo drink. I have a flamingo drink holder that goes in the sand. It is stinking cute. Anyway, so yes, this would definitely go to the beach with me. So I hope you've made your blanket. The last time we showed you
and no batting, right?
No batting.
I just can't believe the hand on this K-facet for this particular project without the batting really creates a unique textile, and I absolutely love it.
It is. It's a beautiful textile.
It really...
It's a great feel.
Blows me away how the fabric just transforms.
And it frayed nicely.
It frayed really nicely.
Yeah,
Close up
on the fray. It did really fray nicely. I think, and now this is printed only on one side. So that was kind of the beef I heard from several people. It's like, oh, well, you have to use fabric that's printed on both sides. This is only printed on one side, so the back side is basically white or muted compared to the front. But it doesn't like, it's like, oh, look, the back's showing up. I mean, it really... This did great. I guess the moral of the story is, you know, we get so wrapped up sometimes in this is you have to use this product. You don't have to. This works beautifully. Where I joined all those little corners, these came in together.
Why is it so flat? Did you do some sort of special capping technique?
No, there's no special technique. It's just that remember how we stopped, here's one right here. Let me show you this one. So when we stopped at the corners, we sewed back a little bit, So what happens is that all comes together. Now see, that didn't meet exactly, but you can't tell it from the front because of the ruffles. This is why this is a great quilt for beginners, because they don't have to match perfectly. Every once in a while they do. But the way that corner came together, I've caught where I backstitched on each of those panels in that seam again. So that's why when you get to this place, then I have a nice fluff here instead of some weird lines sewing together. If you've made a rag quilt before, you'll know what I'm talking about. Just be sure when you sew your squares, you start in that 1/2 inch like we talked about. I think you'll be a happy result. And I washed it and nobody fell apart. Okay, because I locked all those stitches. When I've made rag quilts before, because I didn't realize how important it was to lock my stitches at the beginning and the end, when I washed the quilt, I had to take it to my machine again and sew it all back together. But this one, she came out perfect. There's a little spot where I got a little aggressive with the scissors and I cut a little too deep. But there was only one spot, and it actually happened on the fabric, and I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna just hand darn that. That's okay. I mean, you know, maybe I'll put a little bug or something on it cute. I don't know. But there was a part where when I was clipping, I got a little too close and got the fabric in where I shouldn't have. So, but that's just a design opportunity to, you know, decorate it up a little bit. But it's up there. It's on display in the store if you want to come see it. And that concludes this project. So now you want to know what's next?
What's next?
So I mentioned I went to H&H event up in Chicago, and while we were there, we went to a Moda event, which Moda is sponsoring these patterns that we're making. And at that event, they had our next project, and everybody was oohing and eyeing over this project. And we had them, and they were flying around the room. That's a hint. They were flying around the room because we're going to make beach balls.
Yay.
How do you make a fabric beach ball? What? This is a great pattern. We had something similar a few years ago. You can make a 10-inch, 12-inch, or 14-inch beach ball. I think it gives you the sizes. You make it out of fabric, and then you leave a little opening. There's a special way you make the bottom of it, and then you put a balloon in there and you blow it up, and it becomes a beach ball. How perfect is that? I mean, what fun. What fun, fun, fun. So this is our next pattern. It'll be available on the website. I'm not going to start teaching it until next week. So you might start looking in your stash to figure out what fabric you want to use. You could make each stripe of the beach ball a different color. You could use some stripes just to make it look fun. There's no wrong color for a beach ball. I mean, seriously. But you could make that classic solid color beach ball like you're used to seeing. It takes 3/4 of a yard for a 14-inch, 5/8 for a 12-inch, and a 1/2 yard for a 10-inch ball. So, you know, even a yard of fabric of anything you've got, you're definitely going to get one of the beach balls made. So we've had some fun so far making what we've made, and this is just one more part of our summer series. So be watching next week, because I'll actually be at the sewing machine with this pattern, fabric cut out, and we will start making that beach ball, and you'll see how to do it. So, and meanwhile, post us pictures of your quilt. Go to our Facebook Always in Stitches Insiders page. I want to see your rag quilts that you've made from this project, and tag it Summer Sewing, Moda Summer Sewing, so that we know that that's what this came from. And then meanwhile, I have to go hide this because I'm afraid Peter's going to steal it.
That thing's awesome.
It's not quite tall enough for you, Peter. It's a little
you know
short.
It works as a cape. A capelet.
We need you flying around the shop in it. So, yeah.
That's my new, when I do videos now, that's my new cape that I wear.
Cape?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's generally cold.
Because aren't directors like kind of peculiar anyway?
Well, they wear berets. In my mind, a director would have a beret on and like those real puffy pants, you know?
Yeah.
It's, you know, Otto Preminger kind of.
Well, if you're doing videos in a quilt shop, you probably should have a quilt cape.
You should have. So this can be your quilt cape. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, coat of many colors for sure. That's for sure. So yeah, kudos to Kay for letting us use this fabric.
Man.
I think it's perfect. It turned out beautiful and random.
So random. I love it.
Random. All right, guys. Thanks for watching Always in Stitches. We'll be back every Thursday with something fun to see what's new. If you want to know what's going on, be sure you like and follow and subscribe to this video. And
to our shenanigans.
our shenanigans. If you watched Lenny and I, you saw where the shenanigans come from.
Love it.
Yeah, we're a little crazy in here. You don't have to be crazy to work here because we will train you. So that's the thought for the day. Happy stitching, everybody.